Going live. I shared this ahead of time, so I'm actually prepared for once. Okay. Hello. Hi there. Move down a little bit. Hi. I didn't stream on Wednesday, and I apologize for that. I was very tired. I've mentioned this a couple times. Realistically, if I'm not streaming on a Wednesday right now, it's just because it's very busy at work, and I'm pretty tired during the week. So like, I just get home and I just start sitting somewhere and just kind of vibing for the remainder of the night to recharge. So I apologize that I've been really spotty on my Wednesday streams. So let me see if I can kind of lower that a bit. That's a bit better. That's better. Look at that. I'll lower this too a bit. There we go. But yeah, I am slowly but surely making progress on the spriting video that I've been trying to make. I have like a rough script done, so I'll be ready to like record that sometime soon. Biggest downside is trying to find time to record can be difficult, because what I used to do back in the day when I would record videos, if I wanted to like record audio for like a dedicated video or something, I would do it at night, because I lived when I was in college, I lived in my mom's basement. I was one of those guys. That was just where my room was. It was a very small small house that she was renting at the time. And so like I was at least distant enough that I could record at night, and I wasn't like sitting there screaming and stuff. I was usually like voiceovers for content that I would record then. So I didn't need to be loud for it. So like, you know, I did that then. I also recorded at night when I was in her new house where I was living on like the second floor. That's where my room was there, and like I would record up there at night as well if I was doing like a pre-recorded thing. Enjoy picnicking. Don't mind me just running up the hell. I don't know what happens if they hit you. I've never been hit by one. I didn't know they'd clonk you and you have to start over. That's funny. But yeah, so it's a little tricky having like a job and all that to like record audio, especially because like right now, like my computer here is literally like, this is my living room. Like that's why like you'll like sometimes see Gwen in the background, or like temporary roommate who's staying with us, but like sometimes be like in the background, because I'm literally in the living room. Like there's behind me are 2 couches. No, I was next to that rock. Like there's a couch that way that you can see when I'm using my other camera, and then there's a couch right here directly behind me that you can't really see, but it's like literally right next to me. Right, I'm just gonna do this the fast way. This is probably what I did the first time. It's honestly the easier method. No! Oh! He doesn't get knocked down. Huh. Well then. Hello. I feel like this is not a good idea, but it could, if it works, this could be good. Yeah, look at that. Well, I've got a limited number of turns. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Bruh. I know I have a max potion. Oh, I have a hyper potion? Okay. This thing honestly kind of messes up most of my team. Ooh, but I burned it. Well, now it does even less damage to me. He's like, I don't want to hit things. I don't want to be a Pokemon that does my job in battle. I just want to rest and have peace. And you know what? Honestly, valid. Oh, hey, we got it. He's like, no thanks. I love how he flies towards that wall so much longer than he needs to. Like, that has to have... Like, that, did they originally, like, animate it where he's, like, further from the wall? And then he... Like, I don't know. He's gotten better. I think that's better. Part of me is worried I have to play like a little bit of support. Okay, started off by doing nothing against me, which is good. To be safe, I think I'm honestly, I like never use these, and I have nothing against it in my rule set. I'm gonna boost my defense. I'm gonna need that. Knackley's using rock polish again. Throw a normal potion. Let's go. Yeah, I knew using Leer would be helpful for when his Knackley would actually do some damage. You're like, I did it! Yay! I don't need Supersonic. Confuse Ray would be nice, but Supersonic's not that helpful. There is another herb. Alright, cutscene time. What was I gonna say? I had a thought in my head after I beat Bombardier and I've lost it. I've since entirely jettisoned all thought from my brain. Yes, it was better. What was I gonna say? What was it? Oh, I think I remember. So with I was talking about like recording difficulties and stuff. With like my spriting video, I want to like have like my audio be relatively high quality, like, you know, like it needs to be presentable enough. And I don't know exactly how long it's going to be, which makes recording like a little tricky. Because like I need a time when like no one else is making noise, and I feel bad like telling people to like leave. So like I don't know. That's my biggest difficulty with. That sort of like pre-recorded content is like just it's like it's hard to like do it when you are like filming literally like in the living room. It's like it's part of the reason I want to you know, someday whenever like we actually like move into like a house that we're owning and stuff like that, I want to like have like a dedicated room that is like my stream/game room, so that like one, I'm not just using it to stream and like use my computer, but like it's sort of like a second living room type deal. If I was like hosting an in-person tabletop game or something, like I could host it in that room. Like I like I have like plans for it. I'm like I would want it to have like shelving for like my different like gaming memorabilia type things. I'd want it to have like smart lights that I can change the color of. You know, all sorts of stuff just to like make it like more, I don't know, more of a streamer room, I guess. But at the same time, by having it be its own like separate space and stuff, it would be easier to like soundproof it than, you know, my living room where it's like I have like this corner slightly soundproofed, But like realistically, that's not a lot when I've got this huge room that has corner, 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 but then there's another corner under that corner and another corner under that corner because like there's these weird little like corner shelves. You know, just stuff like that. And like, I don't know, that's something I'd love to have just because like sometimes I do have like a sudden surge of like, I want to make a pre-recorded video, and like I never end up doing it because like it's something that like it's so hard to like find the time. And I'm using this to kind of like force myself to make one. Because I have, you know, it's like, oh, well, I can't finish the type challenge until I have that one, you know, publicly released, and that video has to be done to do that because this is the topic of the video. So like, I don't know, like it kind of like forces my hand a bit more, I guess. Because like sometimes I do just want to do like some pre-recorded stuff. Like I think that's where like when it comes to content creation, like my biggest passion lies in pre-recorded stuff, and like video essay type things. But like I don't know, I'd love to do like video opinion pieces, I guess. On like games, I'd enjoy that. Every now and then, but it gets more and more difficult as like life goes on to like find ways to like jam that into the stuff I'm doing. I think at this point, like the last like major pre-recorded thing I made was the video about like Sword and Shield, like about the pros and cons that I had for it, like the things that I was excited for and things that I was like concerned about. And like we've had a whole generation since then now, pretty much. Like we've had this, you know, we've had several like side games, we've had, you know, Gen 4 remakes, like we've had so much stuff. So it's like, man, I'd just like love to go crazy and like do some stuff like that again. But anyways, I gotta figure out. So I'm currently in West Province Area 1. That will include this. Yeah, because that's West Province too. So I need to go to the Dark Cruise base. To get there, so there is, this is like the Segan Squad base. You can get an encounter there, because this section up here counts as part of the base, as does this. So if like something spawns, and you're like past that point on that upper level, you can get the thing. What did I get here? Was it? I think it was. Yeah, it was probably swimming that I got. So yeah, I just have to venture towards their base. Bonk. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. I think it's easiest to get an encounter at the other entrance to the base. But yeah, like you can definitely get an encounter. You have to kind of fish for it though. Like you have to like lure a mon that has spawned into that area. Like nothing spawns in the base, but things spawn like outside the base, and you can bring them to the base. I should probably get to like level 20 with this guy before I do that. So I'm gonna like fight this. Skidoo. Skidoo. I think it's Skiddo. Because it's like kiddo. Alright, he's been toasted. Well, she's been toasted. How did I get it from behind? You're still just a grass type. Ooh, ghastly. Rude. He's sleeping now. I still think that a Pokemon that's asleep should use its sleep animation. Like, they have a dedicated sleep animation. Like, they should use it. I think that's something I've mentioned in like other streams and stuff like that. Like, one of my biggest things that I think about, like, sort of like the complaints people have for modern Pokemon is that people often complain about there not being enough animations, but I'm like, no, there's enough animations. There's so many animations per Pokemon. They're just not all used. Like, also, like, Pokemon have like the ability to be like facially animated, and they have like facial expressions that they, you know, can use in certain contexts and stuff. And it's, you know, like, it's something that like they did in Sun and Moon. Like, they had like the facial animations. Oops. Yeah, this. Like, they used like facial animations pretty broadly in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where if you had like a Pokemon that was poisoned or paralyzed, they would make this kind of like face. Every Pokemon could have angry eyes. Was the other thing. Like, when you fight the Mother Beast battle, Lucamine's Pokemon have like angry eyes. Every single one of them. So it's like you could probably still do that. Like, I imagine that they still have that system in these models. And that their animations for like facial animations aren't like entirely bespoke animations only used when 100% needed, you know? Getting a phone call. I am officially in proximity. That's right. I still think it's so funny that I did not realize that this was the chairman the whole time. I straight up thought Clive was just this unique guy who shows up during these. Like, I thought he was just this, like, weird dude. Like, I don't know why I thought he would be this, like, new character, but I, like, fully was certain that he, like, that he was just Clive. And then when it was, like, revealed that he wasn't, I was like, oh my god. Like, I was genuinely shook. I was the fool who fell for that bamboozling. Alright, let's raid this base. Alright, lots of dialogue. Like, literally, I missed that option. Like, I didn't think that was saying, like, you were accused. Like, I clicked whatever the other option was, because I just thought that was, like, oh. Like, what would the director think? Was what I thought that was saying. So, yeah, I'm still... Yeah, this is all still West Area Province 1. Or, sorry, West Province Area 1. Alright, ready for battle. Alright, I was not expecting a flying type. Yeah, most of my team kind of messed up by a lot of these recent mods. Though, to be fair, this is the same typing as the Titan I just fought that was already, like... Oh man, I don't have a lot against this. Oh, what is going on with my tail? Why is it... Why is the light getting more intense as it goes through it? What? That was a very interesting visual thing. I was hoping to paralyze it. Oh, this will probably kill. Oh, there's something I'm curious about. I need to check this. I need to find out what Crocolore's hidden ability. Okay, unaware. That's good. but it's not vital. What does you get? That's not useful. Oh. Okay, so I probably still, yeah, cause that's just gonna be kept. I'm like realizing, because I have an ability patch, I should be checking to see like what hidden abilities would be useful. Right, let me see what else there is. What are the other options I've got? Unova. Volcarona. Just Swarm, that's not useful. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not as useful for me as Flame Body is. Yeah, that's not as useful either. It only helps in some cases, so yeah, honestly, I am about as set as I could be right now. No super helpful, like, this will save the day type hidden abilities. They're all sending out macros. I see a bunch of trainers over here. It's probably ideal. Wait, are those guys wild spawns? Like, what are they? Oh no, they're counting. Okay. I was like, I mean, they do become a dark type, but like they're not dark type yet. Alright. You coming with me, Diplin? Oh, definitely not those. You fight those. It's gonna be easier for you. Alright. Giacomo! Boss of Teamster's Dark Crew, Giacomo. Ponyard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let's play this marginally safer. Oh wow, I actually hit. Okay. Off to a good start. Though, of course, this just means that every other hit's gonna miss. Okay. We take those. Alright. There's a decent chance that wouldn't have worked. Alright. Okay. Huge. Well, now I get to get my encounter here. Oh, thank you, Giacomo. I gotta figure out where I can get my encounter here. Bye, Penny. How do I get... I think this is the... Oh wait, I think that's the, Yeah, this is the slope to get up. I don't know if I can take that path there, but I might be able to cheese my way up this way. Yeah. So this counts as in the base. Oh. Oi. What bray? Come here. Right, if I go down, am I still in the base? Oh, I am. Okay. I'll just catch something over here. I'll just chuck a great ball at it. That'll probably catch. Yep. Alright. I caught a Nuzlocke. Hello, hello. No, I've missed a bunch of chat. Here, give me a second. Right. DB. Kaboom! Fair enough. I don't know. It's funny. I always assumed from like the bits and pieces that I'd heard that Object Show was like an entirely like one person thing, but it sounds like there's like a bunch of different projects that are made by like different people, which is interesting. Is it Toho style where it's like there's universally used like canon characters who have like specific traits that like anyone's free to use, or is it like just different people do different ones, or is it all under like one overarching creator who just like works with other people? Also send this to my boxes. Connect to the internet. Different people do different ones. Okay. That was the vibe I was getting. Like, as I've heard, like, more things. Lots of people in chat. Hey, howdy, hey. Pokeportal. Surprise trade. My nimble. All right. Surprise trade. What am I getting? It's in a Pokeball. Ooh, Silicobra. Okay. Honestly, I'm not mad about that. I actually really like Silicobra as a design. I've just never used one. That name is in Japanese. Those are katakana, and I do not know what they say. Silicobra's data has been added to the Pokedex. Silicobra, the sand snake Pokemon. Silicobra's large nostrils are specialized for spraying sand, so this Pokemon is not very good at telling apart different smells. Oh. That's kind of sad. Bro's a snake, but he can't do good sniffing? Alright, honestly, I might want to toss this into the team. Alright, I gotta see. I don't know Katakana as well as I know Hiragana. So... can I do handwritten text? Okay. Okay, that translates literally to sand snake. It's just funny. So it's Sunahebi. How's that be pronounced? Okay. Yeah, just Sunahebi. Okay, that's kind of... I guess that makes sense. That's... yeah, I always forget that animal names and fruit names are often written out in hiragana, which is why like Suika for like Suika game is written in hiragana as well. Which I should have known because that's the Su from Suika. I knew it was familiar. I'm just stupid when it comes to katakana rather. Honestly, should I put Silicobra on the team somewhere? I should also have to mark this as Silicobra. I gotta put the name into the thing. I'm just gonna copy the name from where I wrote it in Google Translate. I often use for characters that I'm unfamiliar with in Japanese. I will use Google Translate because it has like a handwritten thing, and so I would handwrite the like lettering and use that, and it's super helpful for you know, if there's text that I don't know, I can just literally write it and then have a way for my device to read it back to me. And like to be able to see the Ramaji with it. Definitely recommend that if you ever study like any of the any language that uses like a different script than you. If there's like a handwritten version on Google Translate, like do that. It will help you so much if you can't find the characters. So that's Sugan Squad's base. Silicobra. Question is, who would I replace on my team? Alright, do we add here, I'm gonna make a poll. I have the ability to do that. Actually, yeah. Honestly, I'll just do whatever the first person says. Do we add Silicobra to the team, or do we keep it in the box for now? Like, I like them on, and I think it could fit into the team nicely. I just don't know who to get rid of. So I'll let someone else pick. Do we take it? We add it? Okay. Who do we get rid of? Who gets pulled from the team temporarily? Also, alright. I think the next thing is Iono's gym, actually. So I guess I'll go back to Artisan. One of the fire types. Fair. Larvesta came in clutch, but it's such a high level we can't get a lot out of it. And I just kind of use it as a safety net a lot. So part of me is like, oh, we can get rid of Larvesta. But we also have like 2 fire starters. And I don't feel like we need 2 fire starters. So like part of me is like, oh, we could get rid of Monforge temporarily. But like it's a shiny. It's a hack shiny, but it's a shiny. But I like Crocolore. Because I like the Skeledirge line. So, like, I keep coming back, like, logically, like, oh, Larvesta's the one to get rid of temporarily. I could get rid of Vivian, but it does have Sleep Powder, which is nice. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like we definitely are oversaturated with fire types. And could use something that's not a fire type. Because this also means we're going to have 3 Pokemon that are double weak to rock on this current team. Yeah. Honestly, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's a valid like feeling on it. We already do have a ghost type. Who will eventually be possibly quite good. I'm going to move the held item though to someone else. This just prevents others from lowering my stats, so that's not super helpful. I could give it to... I'll give it to Diplin for now. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll give it to Diplin. So now that we're adding... Just gonna have you over. I have to pull the gift for that. So don't mind me as I quickly run and grab that from my unsorted pile of Pokemon home gifts from the thing. No, because they're still there. They're still in there. They're not gone for good. Like we can always pull back Crocolore someday, when the time is right. Probably when someone else dies. Okay, to go higher. Here it is. Grab both stages. Rename you City Cobra. And then that's Mon 6. There he is. Look at that. New buddy on the team. I really like Silicobra's design. It's fun. This is the first time I've used one too. I've never actually had one. How close is the next encounter? Actually, I think immediately when I go this way, because this is East Province Area 1, and I haven't been there yet, so I'm literally about to get another one. Wait, is it? Oh, is this a... Oh my god, this is like a raid one, isn't it? Oh my god, I got a free raid Silicobra. Like, I get that it probably doesn't learn any flying moves naturally, but that's fun. That's a fun typing. I actually love that. Thank you for letting me notice that. Like, I would not have thought about it for genuinely probably a long time. It comes with coil. God, this thing's actually kind of good. Okay. It is currently going to be the party lead. Just due to level, but look at her. She can go flying. I already beat this gym. I'm just going back to go to the to actually start going like this way towards Iono's gym. So I am good on that end. Just gonna do a quick heal. Yeah, I definitely don't want to terrestrialize during the electric gym, but this is still dope. I just want to see if there's any... yeah, there's no flying type moves it learns. What? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, next encounter. I don't like that was the first thing I saw. And I didn't get the backstrike. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna put it to sleep. That'll help. Sleepy time. And since this is like actually a level 20 and an evolved form, I'm not just gonna try to catch it immediately. I am gonna hit it first. So I'm just gonna kind of mess with it a bit. I'm gonna do like a couple struggle bugs. Oh, didn't realize I could lock my camera there. I'm gonna throw a normal Pokeball first, just because I don't want to waste all my good ones. And it is asleep. Oh, perfect. Perfect. If it will let me name it that. Because Wavagi is not actually a bad word. It is possible that Nintendo will have censored a part of it, so we'll find out. Let me get this over Growl, because I'm probably going to use that more than Growl. Alright, so that was East Province Area 1. I caught and fly with Go Alone. Do I want to give it a nickname? Yes, please. His name shall be From DB. Send him to the boxes. Oh, he probably got put into my, Did he get put in alive? He did. Get out of there. Go to new. Oops. What did I go to Poke Portal? So let's get rid of him. Is she really? Fair enough. Alright, I would like to start a surprise trade. Get rid of him. I think that would be a fun like name for like a Venonat or Venomoth. Quick Ball Mareep. Okay. I think I've technically caught a Mareep to trade to someone else. No, actually I didn't. Never mind. I thought I did. Mareep stat has been registered to the Pokedex. Mareep the wool Pokemon. Its fleece grows continually. In the summer, the fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. Wow. All right. Nope, that's one to add. And it is unnamed, which means it can be named. And it can also be possibly added to the team. What should we name it? I'm just gonna preemptively pull its animations now, just in case I do end up needing them. Sean the sheep, valid. All right, that is an easy option. I can do. I just need to find the sprites or gifts. Oh, there you are. There you are. There's no point in pulling the mega, so I won't. William. That is an adorable name. William. Honestly, I think I like William a lot, so I will do William. It's a girl sheep. Are we calling her William? William's good. All right. I think I will lean William. She will be William. I think that's a very fun name. So she doesn't seem to be like particularly, yeah, she's just South Province area 2. Not a bad nature, I think. Yeah, because I think it's fair enough. I think that you know, the special attack being boosted is not bad. Speed being dropped is not ideal, but it's not a particularly fast mon anyway, so it's like you're not going slower than it was gonna go. Like it wasn't gonna be fast. All right, so yeah, we got William. Do we want to add William to the team now? Because we can. Who are we replacing? It sounds like we're adding William to the team now. I mean, we do still have 2 fire types in the team. That's true. We do, because currently we still are going to have 3 mons that are double weak to rock. And while I do like having the ability to like, you know, sleep powder things. I think, you know, Thunderwave's a good replacement for that, you know? So I'll toss William on. And William's actually going to be the team lead for a bit. Let me switch this over. See, this is why I pulled the gift beforehand. I was like, I feel like people are going to want William. Who doesn't want William on the team? So I'm just going to go down the line, bump these up a bit. Arvesta. Yeah, especially. Because that one doesn't go away on its own. Alright. There they are. That's the squad. So since William's level 9 and takes the lead, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of time to like just get William not at an abysmally low level. So I'm gonna try to get this Steenie with a backstrike so that I can switch to Charmeleon. So small. All right, Monforge.net. Oh, I need to mark that the name is William. Okay. William. That should get William some loves. That was more levels than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. Cotton Spore. Is that the speed one? That's the speed one, isn't it? Yeah. That's not bad, but I think realistically Growl is a little more helpful in most cases. So I'm gonna keep Growl. But still not bad. Oh, and now William's below 15, so I guess William still gets to be the lead. But now that I'm like not immediately in danger while using William, I'm gonna head down. And I'm gonna have to fight trainers, so I'm gonna tussle with some people here. And they're probably not super high level. Should I name that should I put that as the dead box? Or should I put that as the, like, alive box? Ooh! That hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Alright. Monforge.net, save me. The dead box? Okay. You know what? Yeah, I can name the dead box that. I need to put Slash above Dragon Breath. Forgot to realize. I like to keep my stronger moves at the top. I've seen some people who put their stronger moves at the bottom. Like I've seen that like from a lot of EGC players, and I don't know. I guess it's like just kind of the reverse of my logic. Mine is like I want my most reliable damage to be like the top of my list. And I only want to have to think if I have like, I only want to have to think if I'm trying to do, like, a super effective hit or something, you know? Or, like, if my first one's not very effective. Like, I don't know. I want to be able to spam through things if it doesn't matter. Item. The exit. There we are. I definitely need to fight more trainers. Here's another one. I don't remember how many is on this route. Like, as the, like, oh, fight this many trainers and I'll give you a thing. So far, it flashed on screen for a little bit, but we've lost Froakie, we've lost Magikarp, and we've lost another water type that I'm blanking on right now. I'm gonna switch to Charlie on this. Oh, Psyduck. Ball. That's who I was forgetting. How could I forget Ball? Ah, they didn't try to... they did not try to disable me again, so... Free experience, and I took no damage. No, I don't need charge. Thank you, Eleanor. Your name's not spelled how Eleanor's spelled usually, so I don't think it's Eleanor. Oh my god, William's already evolving. Already. It is 2 Fs, okay. I was like, how's Flaffy spelled? I didn't name the Flaffy sprite. Or, I guess, GIF. Flaffy. There we go. Flaffy's name now, so we can evolve. We're good. Oh, I love the Mareep line. It's so fun. And, like, I remember as a kid, I was, like, a little disappointed when it became, like, entirely hairless. Like, there was no wool anymore when it was fully evolved. But then they gave it the Mega with the wool, and I was like, yes! Oh, I love the Ampharos line. Anyways, Flaffy the wool Pokemon. Because of its rubbery, electricity-resistant skin, it can store lots of electricity in its fur. I feel like our Flaffy is pretty small. Like, this has to be like a small size Flaffy, right? Like, that is not normal size. You are a tiny baby. You are the weeest Flaffy in all the land. That's kind of funny. I'm not bad at math, but math is probably the subject that hurts my brain the most when I have to do it like long term. So that would be like a mix. Like, if depending on the level of math we're talking. If I was like stuck in a math class and I'm like, if I'm doing like basic algebra, I'm like, yeah, I'll get by. Like, I'll be fine. But if I'm doing like some calculus, if I'm doing some geometry, even though I was decent at geometry, I'm like way out of practice. Like, all right, maybe then I'll be having a bad time. It's funny, when I was in high school, I took AP Calc both of the years that I could, or both of the semesters that I could. As a senior, I took AP Calc AB and AP Calc BC. But I didn't take the AP test because I saw it as not weak, but like, I don't know. I saw it as, I don't know why I saw it as lazy, like to take like the AP test so that I didn't, I don't want to have to fight you. I'm fighting you right now. So that I didn't like have to take Calc in college. Like, I can just take Calc in college and now I'll know it all. I took Calc in college and I passed, but I got a C minus. And I had Calc as a prerequisite for my computer science classes, which I majored in, which meant as a freshman I took Calc 1, and I needed to take just Calc 1 as a prerequisite, and I needed to get a C or higher, and a C minus did not count. So I took Calc again. Oh. I'm in a new province. I didn't realize that would be a new province. Okay. Well, we get an encounter then. These guys were here when I realized that. So I'll just catch one. I could probably just yoink one of these with a great ball, I think. I was right. A new encounter. I know. All right, what do we got? So this was area 2. We caught a Wattrel. I love the Wattrel lines names. They're so fun. We just got asked this. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want that. I love this line. Like, I think the designs, the design of Kilowattrel is a little uninspired. Like, it just looks like a normal frigate bird. But that gives me, like, some earlier Gen vibes. But the coloring gives me, like, Gen 5 vibes. So, I don't know. I really like the line. It's actually kind of fun for me. I do not dislike them. From DB. Send to my boxes. Yeah, like, I think it's a fun design. Like, I get that it looks like a frigate bird. Like, that's what frigate birds look like. But that doesn't make it, like, an uninspired or boring design. Like, it's just fun. I really like it. Sometimes Pokemon designs are not super, you know, broad and, like, covering a bunch of ground. Sometimes they're just a cool idea. Using an existing cool thing. Right, well, I can't battle the traders down here and have it count towards my Area 1 stuff, so. Trade is done. Alright. Well, goodbye. What are we getting? Toxtricity? Okay. So we just got a Toxtricity in amped form. So I'm going to mark that. Toxtricity amped. Toxtricity, the punk Pokemon. The jolts of electricity it launches by violently strubbing the protrusions on its chest easily exceed 15,000 volts. What level is he? Like, what? What level is it? It has no nickname, so we can name it. 75. This is a raid. It's a dark type Toxtricity. He's not running Punk Rock, though. He's running Technician, which, like, that's not bad, but I think Punk Rock's better. Personally. But this is still really cool. $80 plus 40 is 120, so technically Boom Burst is the strongest move we have. If we were Punk Rock, this would do even more. So what are we naming her? And is she going on the team as a level 75? Or she will never listen to us until almost endgame? Like, I feel like I know the answer to that question. We could do Roxy. We could do Roxy, because that's that is a fitting name. Honestly, have they done like an event where Roxy has a Toxtricity in like Pokemon Masters? Because that just makes sense to me. Like, because Toxtricity didn't exist when she first came out, but like she would 1000% have a Toxtricity, if not 2 Toxtricities on her team. Alright. Check summary. Change nickname. Roxy. There she is. I'm gonna grab the GIF. I'm gonna grab the GIF and enter that her name is Roxy. And I'm gonna let y'all decide if we're bringing her on the team immediately or not. I will say Toxtricity is one of my favorite mons from Galar. Like, I didn't like Toxel's design, even though Toxel almost made me cry, like, watching it walk when I was playing Shield on stream. but that was because it was just a cute little baby. And I am a weak man. There you are. There's Mr. Amped. I personally like the low-key form a little more, but I think both forms are like extremely good. I just like the blue electricity. Like blue electricity is like my favorite. I would like to someday. Probably not in the near future, but someday. Alright, yeah, we got Roxy now. Yeah, honestly, if they did like a black and white remake, 100% needs to be on her team. Like, even if it's a post-game team only thing, or like if they bring back the Pokemon World Tournament and like a Black and White 2 remake, if she does not have in like that team, it's the hard guy. I don't want to fight the hard guy yet. Okay, so there has to be more trainers this way. Like, still in Area 1, not in Area 2. Because I have to fight 5, and I've only found 2. Well, and I guess I found that, like, the hard battle. There's probably someone near the tower. There's usually, like, a person near a tower. Like, almost every tower has, like, a trainer near it, or, like, a guy near it. And also, I'm gonna go up the tower, and I'm gonna fight the, chest up there. Next encounter... When is that? Oh, there's a TM there. I want it. Oh, I want it. I have to jump down and land there to get to it. Let's see. Next encounter is... So we did Area 2, which is this chunk. So the next is probably going to be East Area 3, because I think that's the next one. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll do Iono, then Mellow, then Earthworm. So yeah, Area 3 would be... Oh, actually no, Tag Tree Thicket would be next encounter. And then... Or no, not Tag Tree. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong locations. Mella's crew. Yeah, like the Sheeter squad, that's going to be the next one. That's where the next encounter is going to be. Like in her base. Yep. In a coil. It's just better bulk up. Melly is a very good name, yeah. It's very cute, especially considering she has like such like a punkish, like sort of like gothy, aggressive type of like alt energy, but then her nickname's just Melly. It's like, I don't know, I enjoy that. It's got a little bit of like a dichotomy there. God, look at the scales. See, that's one of the things, like, this game visually has a lot of areas where it's like under polished, for sure. But then it also has like some of the best like Pokemon rendering ever. Like the materials on the Mons look so good. 9 times out of 10. Got it. Ooh, Tailwind. Is there a trainer here? Oh! Not looking to fight you. There is actually not a trainer near here. Oh, there's the Toadstool tree that I entirely missed when I was first playing this. I've been killing them because I can't use it as an encounter, so I can't catch it. But I can get coins from it so that if we ever get one, we can evolve it. I figure that's like kind of like the best strategy for now is to like collect what I can. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, like collect what I can so that I can use it when I'm able to. Type of a mindset that I've been like approaching it with. Because I feel like someone out there has to be like trading the first stage, right? Like oh, we can definitely call it Queenie. A Zoomeril I will need to switch for. I almost sent that in and I was like, wait a second. It's a fairy type. So I'm going to switch to Charlie, and then Charlie's going to use Mega Drain. Oh, that did not do much. Oh, that did not do much. Oh my god. That did so much damage. I guess that's not gonna kill. Alright. Went poorly. Okay. Do we think it has a fairy type physical move? I don't think it has Play Rough at this level. And I think that's the only one it learns. So I think this is a safe switch. So I'm gonna switch. My amulet. And then I could just use Bullet Seed. And while I don't have like a loaded dice, which I think that's what I get on this route. Oh, and then I can use the loaded dice on that. That'll be so good. Is Charlie breedable? That's a weird question to ask. I didn't realize it was in an A group. But yeah, if we get one, I guess it's probably like under like what, Amorphous? That's probably the right A group. Grab these. Excuse me. Grabbing these. Alright, there's probably another trainer kind of like around the like outskirts of this area. Oh my god, what was in my way? Oh, Rookity. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, it could be with a Ditto. Like, I don't know. Some mons can that are genderless, I think, can still breed with Ditto, or can they entirely not? I don't remember. What am I supposed to be? Pokemon genius. If that was me, I would name. I'd handle that. Alright. Where is... more trainers? Don't like all the Tauros. I don't want to fight the Tauros. I want a trainer. And I find another Rookity. I mean, we could use they, them. We could use she, her. I'm fine with she, her for Charlie. Even though the Mongeros, I almost always default for stupid looking Pokemon to like he. Even if they're genderless, like I've had plenty of like genderless like Mons that look really doofy, and I'm just like he's a stupid boy. So like, yeah, she, they, safe bet. Or we could use the way that Pokemon almost always does and just say it. Because I think it's just because, like, you know, animals that you don't know the gender of, people usually refer to just like as it. It's a dog, it's a cat. But then, like, usually when you know the gender, like, you use the pronouns with it, but Pokemon, it still just goes it. Probably so that it doesn't have to have multiple, like, pronouns programmed in. I know, yeah. Like, that's the thing that always struck me as weird about Pokemon always using it. Like, I was just like, why? Like, it sounds so impersonal. You know, like, it's one thing if, like, a person says they want to go by, like, its pronouns. Like, that's... Because at that point, it's like, yeah, go for it, like... But... Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, this could have guts. Don't be paralyzed, please. Please don't paralyze. Okay. Ow. Yeah, like, exactly. Like, I would not call... Like, I don't call any of my cats it. I wouldn't call a dog that I know... like it. It's just so weird to me that like in Pokemon it's just like, oh yeah, it. You know, my partner Pokemon, the first Pokemon I ever had is a male named Billy, and yeah, it's been with me my whole life. Like, who would say that? Like, it's just, it feels so weird. Alright, I think there's one more trainer I need to fight, and then I can go and heal. Lots of items over here. I'm just gonna... It's a little heart! It's a little heart, and there's a draining kiss in it! There's a thing in each part of the heart. Wow. I don't think I've ever noticed that was there. They just like snuck a little heart into the map. That's so... Oh, that's actually adorable. Like, I love that. Wow. You learn something new every day. Oh, the hills disappeared for a second. Don't worry about it. Alright, I haven't fought enough yet. I'm just gonna double check. Because sometimes I'm off. Okay, yeah. One more. There's probably someone over there that I just haven't found because I haven't gone through the archway yet. item? I keep getting distracted by items. Cyclozar. No, I don't want the phone call yet. Oh no, I just ran into Clive. Never mind. I don't need this cutscene because I'm not doing this yet. How did I keep missing that bit? Anyways, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to... A Zatu named Billy. Good. That's good. All right. Like, it's so funny. I was suspicious of Clive, but not in that he was the director. I just thought he, like, was a guy who was, like, trying to run this all by the director and stuff. So, like, when he was like, oh, we might have to expel them, it was just like, man, bro has no chill. I know there's another base here, and I'm not going to it right now. That's after the next gym. I made that mistake in my original run, where I like tried to fight it, and I'm like, man, I'm almost like at my level cap. I'm like, this is a hard place to fight, and then I was like, oh, I was supposed to do Iono first. Okay, it doesn't look like there's another trainer here. But they also make it harder to get to Iono. I didn't find another person, and I don't want to have to fight the hard person. Like, there has to be another trainer here that I just haven't found. Anybody up here? There's a bunch of items I haven't found, so like maybe this is like an area where there's gonna be like a trainer up here somewhere. Near the... What is in there? I literally can't even see it. Oh, is that a floette? It's a floette. It was like so small and so brightly lit, I couldn't even see what was in the glow. Just like, that is something. There's something there. God, there has to be another trainer out here. Like, there's no shot that there's exactly 5 trainers in this area. Oh, there's probably someone up on this cliff. That's it. That's where I'll hunt. Nope, that's East Province Area 1. Okay, but not all of the cliff can be, right? This has to turn into East Province Area 2, right? Right? Because there's a trainer up there. Is this Area 1? Part of me is like... Oh, no, this is Area 1. What am I thinking? I went into town. I'm thinking I had to be in, like, East Province Area 2, but no, I'm in Area 1. That's where I'm trying to heal, so I'm gonna fight this person. Alright. My bill. My bill. No, Psyduck. We're switching. You're gonna get Diplined. They got Diplined. Dig TM. Ooh. Blump. Yeah, I never fully understood why they just put some patches of, like, really dark grass. Because I don't think different mons spawn in it. I don't think it has more spawners. So I'm like, why did they put it there? Like, it definitely looks Pokemon to have dark, tall grass in places, but I think realistically they should have made, like, spawns come from that or something, or harder spawns come from that if they were going to have it. Loaded dice! Alright, I gotta get that loaded dice onto my Diplin. I'll give my Clear Amulet to you. Why not? Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything useful I could get from this? Ultra Ball's not useful on you. You're slow. Dig could be nice, but not on all of this team. Pounce is okay. Yeah, not really anything super useful right now. But I can heal. So I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to fight the hard guy. Oh, really? I guess that's probably why there's, like, numbers. I could have sworn to just grab that Gimmighoul, so it probably respawned. Like, we must have hit, like, a new day. Because there's a small chance that every, that any Gimmighoul, like any given one, will respawn. And that's based on in-game days. I think. Alright, we're gonna fight the hard guy. Wow. I can see underground. Well, this might be the best option against the Kirlia. Oh, I have to switch my Silicobra out, actually. This is William's time to lead. Wow, the 5% mischance. There we go. Oh, it copied Sand Spit. You turd. Oh wait, what am I doing switching? I'm not supposed to switch. Whoops. It's not like a huge issue, but it's annoying that I forgot. So there's not really a way I could waste the turn, you know? Can I throw a ball at him? No, you literally can't even throw a Pokeball in this mode, or in this game, during a trainer battle to waste a turn. You used to be able to. Can I use... Oh, I can waste an item. That. So that'll be my payback. That I had to waste an item. Oh, but Slash could crit. Okay. This isn't the ideal thing to fight it with, but I think just because I know it can't hit me with Slash, Charlie might be... She might be ideal. Just in terms of defensiveness, like she's not gonna be easily taken out by it unless it has like bite, which I think it can have, so fingers crossed that it doesn't. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's do it. Not that weak armor is gonna help this much, but okay, they have Metal Claw. Man, it would be nice if I had stored power already. Yeah, if you want. I'm not opposed. You're getting mega drained. Okay, so they keep using Hone Claws, which I do not like. I do not like that they're using Hone Claws a bunch. So I'm gonna boost my defense again. Oh my god, they have Power Trip. I was expecting Bite. They have Power Trip? This thing could sweep my team. I need to outspeed it with whatever I send in. And I don't know that I do. This has gone from non-ideal to very bad. Wait, okay. Actually, this is why we have a level 50 on the team. There's a chance that this goes well, and there's a chance this goes poorly. Okay, we got the burn. Though this thing might be able to have guts, and if it has guts, that's not good. She can still come back. Possibly. She never got to live up to her full potential, which is disappointing. Okay, they don't have guts. Which that might be the hidden ability for Zangoose. I think it normally runs with immunity. Well, at this rate, it's going to go down on its own. So I'm just going to toss Super Potion. She will be entering the exit. Oh, now you want to hit. Okay. Okay. Well. Oh no. Ah, rip. Okay. Well. She's joining that squad. All right, who are we bringing on to the team from the alive box? Man, I almost perfectly synced those unintentionally. Shoutmon? Alright. Welcome back, buddy. Okay. Currently we actually get to have a Dipplin as team lead. Okay. I'm gonna run away and heal. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright, we're gonna heal up. Man, this team has undergone so many changes this stream. Whee! Oh, I did get water. I'll just work my way over to here because I think there's another guy. Oh, the basket one. Whoop, whoop. I would like to jump. I'm like trying to jump, but I was like going up and then sliding, and it would not let me jump while I was still going up. Alright. So we're back in area 2. This one does not have a guy. Is there just not a guy in area 2? Maybe he's at the Levencia one? Oh no, he's probably at the beach. I mean, you're welcome to. Alamamola. Well, Alamamola, you're about to experience loaded dice. I love the little puffy cheeks it gets when it does its special attack animation. That works so well for things like Bullet Seed. 4 times. Almost the instant knockout. I suppose arguably, yeah. Another trainer. Beep, beep, beep goes the cabbie all through the sky. Singing a little song. Baroom! Is it poison steel or pure poison at this point? I think it's poison steel already. I think it was Bromo Jumbo recently broke down his issues with the Varoom line. I think that's who it was. And I genuinely 100% agree. Like, literally, he had these same issues with it that I did. So, like, one, Varoom and Revavroom are, like, these Pokemon that have, like, inhabited, like, engine-like things, but we don't know what the mon itself looks like. But then it attached itself to some rocks. And for some reason it flies. Where, like, I think I would genuinely love the line. Because, like, I like the line. I think they're fine. I think, conceptually, design-wise, they look good. But I wish they didn't levitate. Like, I think their wheels should be on the ground. And I think it's fine for their wheels to be, like, rock in nature. But I think there should be, like, a version that's, like, not having the rock wheels that you could, like, get at, you know, basically like the Team Star, you know, Starmobiles are. Not outright making a Starmobile, but, like, something like that. Or having its final stage be, like, a Starmobile. Like, giving it another evolution. I don't know, I think that would make it a lot better. At least for me personally. Because I think the rock works as, like, a natural option, but, like, even if it was just like, oh, there's an alternate form you can get by taking it to, like, a specific person, and they'll make it into, like, a modern car, you know, instead of having rock wheels. I don't know. I think I would prefer that. Or maybe have it have, like, different forms based on, like, where you find it. Where it's, you know, like, different materials that it's made of. And then have it be steel type sometimes, but not all the time or something. Like, have it always be poison, but depending on the form you found, it will be, like, steel type, rock type, maybe have one that's a ground type, and then have, like, a flying type one, and then have that one be floating. You know? It was. Alright, why do you have an ice type here? Where did you get a Cubchoo? You're next to a beach. Child? Child. Stop this. Oh, why do you have that? Why do you have water move? Die. Be gone, Cubchoo. Why did you use the water move? Did they expect the switch? They had to have predicted the switch. The AI predicted that I would switch. I hate this for me. Alright. Working my way down. Like, I feel like there has to be, like, a guy on the beach. And he's like, oh, fight trainers in this area and you'll get a thing. The hard trainer's a child. Alright. That's just a normal trainer. Is there really no guy here? Wow. I don't think there's a guy here. My Pokemon. Hello there. Oh no, not the Flapple. I don't know enough about the limits of Bill Cipher's powers, because that's the, that's like the villain in, the show. The show with, like, the grandpa or whatever, and, like, the kids, the one has, like, the hat. Gravity Falls, right? I have never seen Gravity Falls. I've just heard a bunch of people say Gravity Falls is really good, but I've never seen it. I think it came out when I was, like, not in a Disney phase, because I kind of, like, went through different phases of, like, which channel I watched the most, of, like, the big three, like, kids channels. Like, I went through, like, a Nickelodeon phase. I went through a Cartoon Network phase, and I went through, like, a Disney phase. I think I went through a Cartoon Network phase twice. A Nickelodeon phase twice, and a Disney phase once, but it was specifically, like, Disney XD at the time. I don't know what it's called now. It probably has a different name if it's still around. Are we talking like the power scaling? What level threat? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me cross-reference. Make sure I got that right. Power scaling tiers. I could see maybe like I mean, it has to be... probably some level of cosmic, like tier 3. Like, possibly... Because, like, if you could destroy a black hole, or really do anything involving black holes, destroy, create, throw, I don't know. Like, if you could do anything with a black hole, you immediately hit, like, that, at least a galaxy level threat. Right? Because, like... Oh, can't switch. If you can, like, say, like, if you could delete a black hole from existence, say it's, like, it's gone. You could destroy a galaxy by just deleting its supermassive black hole, and now the galaxy disperses, you've destroyed a galaxy. In, like, the same way that you could disintegrate someone, pretty much. Like, you did, like, a galactic level disintegration. It would be a very slow process, but, like, it would have massive repercussions to, like, that whole galaxy. Similarly, if you could, like, make a black hole, you could also destroy most of a galaxy. You could cause a galaxy to tear itself apart. If you could move or manipulate a black hole, like, you can you can throw the black hole of a galaxy out, and in the process destroy a bunch of, you know, stars along the way. Like, it's anything involving black holes is potential to at least destroy a galaxy, if not multiple galaxies. I think so. I think you like shared the one image, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, Thor's just like an old Thor dude. Yeah. I knew I was like, I know I've seen 4. This won't miss. Get defeated, Stantler. By the power of Monforge.net. You're not the real Charlie. Get out of here. Alright, current lead is Silicobra. It must just not be like a guy. I don't wanna. Unless maybe there's one like in the city, like right across the bridge, and they care about this area. You're not levitate, so photos should hit. I'm just like, I every time I have like a snake Pokemon out, I'm like just marveling at like the scales, like the way they did the scales. They're so good. And then I think this is one of the areas that like the materials don't look as good in this game. I think the materials for steel types aren't ideal. Like they're not bad, they're just not as good. I got metal sounded. And the image for it was blue. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll switch to Shoutmon. Another mon that has like scale textures. I think the scales and fur look really good in this game. Like, look at that. That is crocodilian scale. Like, it looks so good. I don't care for its fire as much. Like, I'm not a huge fan of how they did the fire on this line. It's not bad entirely. I don't know. I feel like it could use more motion. You know? I think that would be better. Alright. Oh no, they're tormenting. They're tormenting me. Incinerate. What? Why lots? I thought I was just getting a bubble tea. Bro, you're an office worker. Stop calling me a meanie head. You are wearing a tie, dude. Yes, Gwen and our like temporary roommate were out grabbing some stuff. And Gwen was gonna grab me a bubble tea, and apparently grabbed me more than a bubble tea. So, okay, that's a normal type one. I was like, why does it just look white? All right. All right. Is there like a dude at this one? There is a dude at this one. Whoa, he keeps disappearing. There he is. This city really does not like to run. Oh my god, he gave me an item already. Stomping Tantrum. Okay. Cool. So I can heal. I have healed. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with how varied this team is. We got a lot of things, and that's what I like about like Wonderlocks and like randomizers in general. Is like you just get a bunch of things, and like I wouldn't have used half of these if I hadn't been doing like a run like this, you know. I'm gonna stand in the bean. Gonna do a bean picnic to round out everything. A bronze cube. Honestly, I think we definitely need a cube. We don't have any cube mons, and I want a cube. Like, I guess you could argue Nackley because it has like the cube in its head. Or like its line because they're like built out of cubes. But no, I want like a cube. Like I designed a Fakemon a Fakemon line and like the Fakemon project I'd worked on for a while that was like a it was basically the line was just like dice. So like the first stage was a D6 named Hedrogon, and then when it evolved it became a D20, and that was Hedroblivion. And it started as a normal, like a rock normal type, and then it evolved into a rock dark type. And they're not like a particularly like very high stat line, like they're basically treated as like a Rattata Raticate type duo. But they have very fun abilities. There's restat and stat roll, I think. And then there's like another thing. But then there's withering roll. But basically it's like Moody style. Withering Roll is moody, but for your opponent. And reversed. So they have one stat that goes down by 2 stages, one stat that goes up by 1. Whereas it has... Oh yeah, it had moody or that. So like it could either reroll its stats positively or roll the enemy stats negatively. But the first stage had a lightened version where a stat would go up by 1 and a stat would go down by 1. Either for it or for an opponent. Which I thought was like a very fun little concept. But like, they were literally just like, the D6 was a cube with arms and legs, and it would just, like, I imagined it when it would roll itself, it would just pop its arms in and roll, like kind of Golem style, like how like when Golem is running, it like pops its arms in and just rolls as a giant ball. I just imagine it going like, and then going and rolling, and same with Heater Oblivion. It would kind of like pop in its limbs and kind of roll away. All right, so we got the gotta bathe everybody. That's fair. But honestly, I think we need more molten metal mons, like Meltan. That's a concept I've always wanted. So having a golden blob would be cool. Alright. Silicobra is so cute. And then Fluffy. I go in order, and then I always get really I get lost in order, and I'm like, where am I? What do I have to wash now? You have to be a tiny Flappy. Like, you are not normal size. Like, how big is Flappy? Like, I feel like it's much bigger than that normally. Like, I know it's not big, but, like, bigger than that. Alright. Happy dance.
Oh, he has a sombrero.
It's not, it's a nest.
Oh.
But it's kind of. But it's a nest for his egg. Alright. Oh, is my table's invisible again, so the ball's invisible. Have fun with that, guys. Look at them all. Trying to find the invisible. You were low poly. Well, I think one of them found it. It's so funny that bug happens sometimes. Yes, I believe so. But I'm going to be wrapping up today's stream here. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. Are they following the... Okay, the ball definitely went this way, because they're all over here now. It just looks like they're roaming around, not doing anything useful. Oh, he found the ball. That's goofy. But yeah, goodbye. I might be streaming Wednesday. I might not. Depends on how I'm feeling again. Work's been really busy, so if it's not too bad, on that Wednesday, I will be streaming. But yeah. Just gonna save the game. Yeah. Goodbye. Hi away.